Hey, good morning, South Central Contract Team. About 10:45 Wednesday morning. Wanted to communicate the ASM report out details to you and do it a little bit different way. We use video this time, and since we're doing video, maybe I want to just give you a little look into what my office looks like here in Dallas. So we'll just jump right into it. We got some awesome pictures on the wall. Little painting on top that I did about 10 years ago, photography of Allie's uncle that he took. Got the Bearcats, got a meditation mat here, got my stretching ball. I like to stretch my lower back. Catalogs, you name it, stand-up desk is really cool. And I've also got Lou Dog, of course. He's always here to be my personal assistant. Obviously, a lot of the books you recognize, we've gone through those. I reference those every so often, but yeah, this is pretty cool. My buddy used to be a Blue Angel. He would send me a bunch of images and autograph them for me. And this is one of my biggest heroes. My brother played college football, and he's off in Nike World today. This is my grandfather up in the top row, third from the right, Jack Lehman, and that's a watercolor of the house that they built, and I kind of grew up in that house a lot growing up near Cincinnati. And last but not least is yours truly with a bunch of buddies on a whitewater raft charging the rapids, and I always kind of look over my left shoulder every so often to remember those times and remember, kind of reinforce how, if we were able to get through that rapid, we're able to get through anything in life. Got our award for Mr. Hinton there that I got to give to him next week. Always got to have my Louisville Slugger handy, so from back in Louisville. And this is my goal board. I'm sure everybody has a different way of kind of documenting their goals. If you write it down, you're much more likely to succeed on those goals. But at the top, you can see my personal goals are around God and Allie, number one, and reading 2 books, learning 2 songs on the guitar. And that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 is it's a really cool concept I recently picked up actually this week, and I wrote it on my board. It's about the power of the 5-second rule, and not the rule that you think when you drop something on the ground, but it actually is related to that there's 5 seconds for your mind to tell you can't do it. So if you count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then the chances are you will do it. And I'll share a personal story. I was struggling to get up early ever since the time clock shifted on us. I guess the body, natural clock kind of changes on you. And I used to get up around 5:15 every day, and I started sleeping into about 6, hitting the snooze button, and I was getting real frustrated. And then I read this book, the 5-second rule, and the first tactic that they teach is to use the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go when you're trying to wake up in the morning. And sure enough, I've used it for the last 3 days, and I get up right at 5:15, and you just put your feet on the floor and go. So you got the whole rest of the day to control that way. So I've seen some success already with it. It's been pretty cool, learning a lot more about it. The book's available, but it's by Mel Robbins, I believe, if you're interested in the 5-second rule. But anyway, we got the rest of the region financial goals here. You can see it all the way across quarter by quarter, all the way to total year. So those are our targets, all the way from units all the way down to op profit. Red is bad, green is good, and I think we've got a little bit more green on the board than we do red, so that's good. Here's the region of the year targets here, and where we rank. I update that monthly to keep myself kind of up to speed on how we're rolling there. And here's some positive mindset pieces of paper that I've kind of taken notes on to remind myself just to keep active, stay positive, and try to be proactive in life. Got the calendar there. Then over here is just probably could organize this a little bit better. We got the catalogs. Everybody's got those. Price sheet. I refer to that quite a bit. Here's a recent monogram sign up that Lindsay had with Betwood Cabinets here in Dallas. Alicia Dello with the Capital Distributing display that's getting ready to go live. My notes from our contract staff meeting, Disrupt or Be Disrupted. And then, of course, I always have my North Texas Dallas Builders Association Look at our total starts out of the ground up in the market, coupled with the Texas Builder magazine. So I kind of try to stay close to what's going on in the market. So, you know, a lot of tools out there to stay engaged. But yeah, that's about the lay of the land here. And then you got the desk, a little scatterbrain. I'm actually queuing up a note to Chris Boyce with ADL. Recently went on a trip with them. That was nice. But yeah, it's a little scattered. But I'd say, you know, if a cluttered desk is a sign of a cluttered mind, of what then is an empty desk a sign of? That's a Albert Einstein quote. That's one of my favorites. So yeah. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of a flavor of what the home office looks like on my end. I'm pretty excited about it. So without further ado, wanted to walk you through the expectations for the ASM report out, territory report out. We'll go live probably about 1:30, 1:45. Mr. Wessels is actually going to finalize our Fascinate discussion. Remember this? The 49 personality archetypes. I think my new anthem is called Disciplined Solutions. Disciplined Solutions. So we'll see if that sticks. He's got a lot of details on the team dynamic as all of our reporting rolled up. So looking forward to that. And then after that, we're going to jump into the individual report outs. And I'm looking for 7 minutes max. We've got 16 to get through. But I think it's going to be fantastic for the team to learn from each other, and also for the newer folks to gauge some new ideas and mindset on how you attack your territory day in and day out. So we'll start off here. It may not show up too well in the video. I may not be capturing it either. But 2017 goals, how you're impacting the region of the year. And on the next page, I included the region of the year current standings, so you could reference that, areas that you're impacting. And include any personal goals, you know, kind of like I did with the how my goal board is set up. And then just jump into your territory summary. What are your headwinds, tailwinds, opportunities for growth? If you want to show any numbers, lean on your weekly sales reports from finance. We push that every Monday. If you don't have that, just get with me. We can easily pull that up. Targets and wins summary. There's an example on the last page here. This is kind of at the region level, a bunch of feedback that I've gotten from everybody, and I kind of create a tracker for that. Maybe you want to use something similar, that's fine. But what are your targets and what's your win ratio? And then we'll close with one thing you're grateful for this year. There's multiple, but we'll close with one. And frankly, any format you'd like to present with. So PowerPoint, you know, you could format this document or a handout, but just tell your story and feel comfortable and stay confident, and you'll do just fine. So with that, that's kind of the lay of the land and the expectation for the ASM report out next Thursday at about 1:30, 1:45. Just thrilled to say thank you to this team as we roll into Thanksgiving. I know a lot of the team members are traveling, and also a lot of team members are hosting family. Carolyn Bean, I hope the baby comes on time. Your grandmother coming due here in maybe a few hours, maybe a few days still. But Scott Oberly, you traveling to Atlanta, and Lindsay, I know you're flying back to Louisville, and then Alicia is actually in Aruba right now, so that's not bad. But for the rest of the group, wherever you're traveling to and wherever you find your home at, just wanted to say I'm grateful for you. Thanks for all you do, and I can't wait to see everybody next week. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Thanks, gang.